play, Neil?
I do.
Obviously disappointing evening tonight. How do you assess what went wrong in the game?
Yeah, disappointing. Very disappointing evening. Yeah, I think the game's been decided in both penalty boxes, which is often the case in the Championship. The timing of the goals that we give away were really poor. But from being 1-0 down, I thought we showed a really good response in the first half. I thought we had some really good moments, got into the final third often, got into some really promising situations. And the story of our night was we failed a lot, with our final ball, decision making, the quality of the final ball, our runs into the penalty box, our movement. And we also didn't get that little bit of luck in front of the goal that you might need. The second goal is the really disappointment, the biggest disappointment of the evening for me, because I felt at 1-0 in the second half, the game would have followed a similar pattern to what it did in the first half, where we were in the ascendancy and on top. So that second goal has a huge bearing on the outcome of the game. And when you've been beaten 3-0, it looks like you'd be, chance after chance, and you'd be well beaten. And I didn't think we were. Senny's had very little to do all evening. He's picked the ball out in the net 3 times, but if anything, we were in their penalty box much more than they were in ours. We just failed and they didn't. Very disappointing outcome, but I have to sometimes as a coach step back and look at the bigger picture and learn how we need to improve. It's quite obvious where we need to improve, so we have to stick at it, keep working at it, and hopefully it changes.
Is it just in those final moments? Because it seemed like you had a lot of possession tonight, and maybe you struggled to turn that into shots at goal. Is that when you talk about it being obvious to improve? Is that the big area where you think you need to get better moving forward? Yeah,
in the Championship, it's a crazy division. It's so tight, so it's very hard to score, and it's very hard. It's not easy to create chances. I don't know how many shots Luton have had tonight, but you might tell me maybe we had slightly more. I don't know, but we've been beaten 3-0. So it's not like we've given up a load of chances in the game, but we didn't create a load of chances. And having said that, when you're playing against a team who's 1-0 up and 2-0 up, and they're defending with everyone behind the ball from the halfway line, which they're entitled to do, that it's not easy to create chances. So when you get those chances, you've got to be clinical. When you get the ball in a free kick or a set piece, you've got to make it count. And we had numerous set pieces, numerous crosses. They had one the set piece. They've scored from it. We didn't score from ours. I think, was it Dykesy second half, and the lad sort of headed it away, and we had a header that's gone off the top of the crossbar from a free kick. That's that little bit of luck. If it drops in, hits the underside of the bar and goes in, the game changes. Goals change games, obvious. So it's just not quite gone for us tonight. I thought the spirit of the players was good. At 1-0 down, 2-0 down, we kept going. We kept going right to the end of the game. It's just not been our night tonight, unfortunately.
You left Chris Willock on the bench this evening. What was the thinking behind that, and also in taking off Ilias Chair as the player to come off to get Chris onto the pitch?
No, Ilias is ill. We've had a bit of illness recently. So Andre Dizelle was ill today. Jake Clark-Salter's been ill. Our goalkeeper coach Wardy's not been here. Last couple of games he's ill. Ilias was ill at half time. He wanted to carry on, but yeah, I think you've seen as soon as he came off, he went straight down the tunnel. He was struggling. I thought he had some really good moments in the first half. So it's not something we wanted to do. I didn't want to bring him off, but it was enforced. And yeah, we just wanted to bring some energy to the team tonight. 3 games in, a congested period. I want to bring some energy and life at the top end of the pitch, and I felt they did that. I thought Mide had some really good moments in the first half. Ilias was bright. Tyler had some good moments himself. I say we got the ball into some really good areas. We played some good football. We just for our domination in terms of territory, we didn't produce enough in and around the goal.
Just on the Sheffield United, obviously up next, the team who were doing really well. I suppose it's almost like the perfect game, isn't it, to put tonight behind you?
Well, you could certainly pick easier opponents, couldn't you?
In the sense, if you get a result, you know.
No, yeah, I understand. Yeah, of course. Their top team, really strong squad. You look at their squad and the strength in depth they've got. They've got some Premier League players, haven't they? Who played in the Premier League. So, you know, tough, really tough game. But what a great chance for us to bounce back. What an opportunity. Just said that to the players. Be disappointed with the result tonight, but we have to go again, and that's this division. It tests your character. So we have to come back and go again against a really good opponent, against Sheffield United at home in a few days' time, and show a response.